So yesterday, 4-0 Angels. They got all 4 runs in the 8th inning, and that was enough. Braves shut out for the 3rd time in the last 5 games. They'll try to turn that around here tonight to even the series.
Well, we're still learning a lot about Didier. Like we mentioned, just 20 years old, just the 3rd time we've seen him. Fastball, sweeper, curve. Dominated him with heat. A 97-mile-an-hour fastball swung on and missed. And the first batter that Fuentes faces in this ballpark becomes a strikeout.
That pitch outside, and Shotwell with a walk. Parts of 15 seasons now for Mike Trout, even though he's had the injury issues over the last handful. And he goes down looking. 96 painted on the outside corner. How about that for a 20-year-old to get the 3-time MVP looking here in the 1st inning?
2 down for Taylor Ward.
Here's a ground ball that gets through a base hit for Taylor Ward. Shotwell will stop at second base.
So the Angels have a 2-out hit, have runners at 1st and 2nd.
The hottest hitter right now, a 12-game hitting streak for Adele, the longest of his career. And it goes to the backstop. So now the runners will be at 2nd and 3rd.
Sean Murphy, the Gold Glover behind home plate. He just reaches out, but he doesn't shift his body at all.
And a line drive center field that gets down a base hit. It scores 1. Here comes Ward to the plate. 2-run single for the red hot, the blazing hot Joe Adele.
13-game hitting streak, another rocket. 107 exit velocity off the bat.
And a pair of RBIs on that single with 2 outs, and the Angels are up 2-0.
A couple of runs of support for Yusei Kikuchi to go to the mound with.
Ronald puts this in play. Stopped it short by Neto, but they won't have a chance to get Ronald Acuna Jr. Thankfully, Shotwell was able to get that in his mitt, so it did not hit Acuna running down the line.
Braves have Acuna at first base and Olsen at the plate. Olsen has reached base in 31 straight games.
Matt Olson, 32-game on base streak now as he ropes that out to right center. And the runners will be at the corners. Good response here by Atlanta. And Olsen extends that on-base streak to 32 games. And now the Braves have him at the corners for Austin Riley. And he does get his first strikeout of the night. Riley is the victim.
Now the bat in the hands of Marcell Ozuna.
Olsen took off for second base. He can walk the rest of the way as Ozuna will walk down to first. And now here comes Profar, his Braves home debut.
And how about announcing your presence with a little bit of authority here? You got the bases loaded.
And he strikes out, expanding on the 4-seam fastball.
So a 2 down. It's now in the hands of Ozzie Albies.
Angels get 2 in the 1st tonight. The Braves trying to respond.
Fly ball to right. Should get Kikuchi out of the inning. Jorge Soler is there.
He caught it close to the rim of the track, and the inning is over. So Kikuchi battles his way through a tough 1st inning.
Travis d'Arnaud, his return to Atlanta. He will be announced in a moment. Right now, a video board.
The Atlanta Braves would like to welcome back Travis d'Arnaud.
Well, he deserves that moment. There's no question about it. Last 5 years here, big part of the 21 World Series team, an all-star in 22, and one of the most beloved guys, CJ, frankly, to put on that uniform.
Yeah, he's a good player, big moments. We saw the highlights there, of course, from the postseason, but then also just a really good guy.
And he gets d'Arnaud on that slider.
Good pitch. This pitch is really good. It gets big, but it's tight. You can see how much Travis d'Arnaud missed that by.
He does get another strikeout, so 4 Ks, and he's only faced 8 hitters.
2 outs here is Nick Allen. Grounded, and a good play by Renifo on the 3rd base bag. Throws out Nick Allen.
So a nice clean inning for Kikuchi, who had to navigate through the bases loaded situation in the 1st. He's retired the last 5 in a row.
Here's Ronald Acuna to lead it off versus Yusei Kikuchi. Trailing 2-0 tonight. We're in the bottom of the 3rd. Braves left the bases loaded in the 1st inning, then went down 1-2-3 in the 2nd. 3-2 pitch, and he swings and misses at a slider for strike 3. Strikeout number 4 for Kikuchi, 1 down.
Out to right field, and Soler cannot get to it. Matt Olson with a double. He's having another nice game. 2 for 2.
Now Riley with a chance to drive him in. He'll swing and punch one out to short. Neto up with it. And he'll fire it over to first base for the out. Olsen holding at second base. So 2 away for Marcell Ozuna.
It's 2 walks tonight for the Big Bear. Now 60 on the season.
And now Jerkson Profar comes to the plate for the 2nd time. He's over 1 with a strikeout. Profar came to the plate with the bases loaded in the 1st inning. Struck out. And that was his first ever at bat in this ballpark as a Brave.
Jurickson Profar hits it high in the air out to left center, but it's only going to be warning track power. 2 stranded. We are through 3 with the Angels on top. That's going to be it. 92 pitches for Fuentes. He did strike out 6. And the 2 runs in the first, and now he'll leave with a runner on here in the 4th. All right, so now Bummer comes on. He's got the top of the order here. Zach Neto first pitch. Riley diving stop. And they get the out at second base. Good play at the hot corner. Pretty easy work there for Bummer. The Braves trying to get on the board here. Again, they've had a couple of opportunities. Bases were loaded in the first, had a couple on in the third, but not able to scratch anything across yet. To the left side, taken by Rengifo, and that starts a double play to get Kikuchi out of the 4th.
Braves have 2 on, 2 out.
And you have a tough decision here on Kikuchi because, again, he's at 100 pitches, 8th time this year, but he's handled Sean Murphy well tonight.
You say Kikuchi out of the game.
Ryan Zeffridge on the first out of the bullpen tonight, trying to protect this 2-run lead with a couple of base runners.
Murphy, left center field. Will it go? Yes, sir!
He did it again. Sean Murphy has flipped the script, and the Braves lead 3-2. His 12th homer. He's now got 30 RBIs.
Just like that, the Braves have the lead, and for Murphy, his 3rd homer in his last 3 games. Broken bat, and that bloop gets down for Michael Harris. Take his base. 5 straight Atlanta Braves hitters have reached here.
Zeffridge has come in. Poured gasoline all over this.
And 6 straight Braves have reached here in the 6th.
Braves have 3 in by Murphy. They've got 3 on. All of that with 2 out.
And nowhere to put a red-hot Matt Olson.
Matt Olson to right field. Back he goes. At the wall. Slam! And a reservation for 4 at the Chap House.
2 out, nobody on, and the Braves have scored 7.
7 runs here in the 6th inning as the Atlanta Bats have come to life on the shoulders of Sean Murphy and Matt Olson.
Braves on top 7-2 into the bottom of the 7th. Feeling good about this one after a 7-run 6th. There's Jurickson Profar.
Profar down the right field line. It's a fair ball, and it's a solo homer. And his first game here at Truist Park wearing that uniform.
An absolute bomb here from Profar, and he knew it. As soon as he hit it, how good did this feel?
So Profar back from his suspension is homered in his first game. The Braves are pouring it on. It's 8-2.
He's made an impact. He had that big base hit to start that last inning.
We head to the top of the 9th inning. 8-2 Braves.
Well, Jorge Soler in a ballpark where he has hit many of his now 200 career home runs has hit one way back. A big milestone for Soler.
That's congratulations to Soler on that one. Number 200 of his career.
They have an 8-3 lead, looking for one more strike to win this thing.
In the air, Olson has his eyes on it. He's got his glove on it. Braves win.
It was 2-0 Angels much of the game, but the Braves came charging back from behind thanks to a 7-run 6th inning.